We're about to start the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Good evening everyone and welcome to this Invictus Racing League, the Equal Performance F3 League. We're at the glorious race of Belgium for race 9 for the 19th of December 2018. I hope you're okay and well. I do apologise from the start of the stream. I'm not sure exactly what happened with the intro itself, but I've had problems with the OBS recently, so hopefully that will be calm, a little bit calmer down. If not, I'm going to have to stop the stream and do a new one anyway, but I'll do a bit quickly and then we'll have to start it again. So, for the Invictus map itself, so for the Belgium Grand Prix at the Circuit de Spa French Corps Champs, we're at the beautiful Belgium Spa. I'll call it Spa because it's brilliant. At the Spa track, you got 19 turns, 7 kilometres, 7.0 kilometres, 4.378 miles. The track difficulty is easy. We've got the lap record of 1 minute 46.5, and the lap record holder is none other than the German, which is Sebastian Vettel in 2017. So that's the shorter version. I'm going to talk about the bigger version. Now, El Rouge is the crucial one, Radulon as well. If you get that spot on, you'll be perfect. If not, that's the most crucial point. Because that's what happened last night with MJ Coupe and in the Performance League 1. So hopefully I don't want to repeat that tonight in the F3 League. Watching some other corners as well. Puron or Puchon. I'll call it, in turn 10. And also at the chicane, the bus stop chicane, which is at turn 18. Those are the ones that need to be crucial ones. Oh, okay. Hopefully we'll find out sooner rather than later. If the frames get worse during the qualifying, I might have to stop the stream and go straight to the actual PS4 itself. But yeah, looking at the map itself, it's going to be a crucial one. I have been to Belgium and I absolutely loved it to bits. Hopefully they don't mess about with it, because it's a classic track. I don't like driving it around it, but it's a good classic track for the drivers itself. As we're on about the drivers, we got the F3 League. So the F3 League, we got Jamie Met, who, after dropping from F2 from the first 2 races after he struggled, he's in the lead now with 51 points. Colin J had a double win. He's in second with 48 points. F1 Richard, who is unfortunately not in tonight, so he's in third with 48 points. Craig will have a chance to try and get ahead of F1 Richard's points. He's in fourth with 46. Suspud's in fifth with 34. Brennon's is in sixth with 33. Captain Stiff is in 7th with 29 points. Bougi's in 8th with 23. Vasconi's in 9th with 23. And Tej is in 10th with 22 points. And you can see from the rest of the crew from the other points itself. We've got the constructors as well. So the Red Bull has definitely got the wings to, throughout this season, because they're on 92 points. 19 points ahead of their next competitor, which is the Haas car. Again, that's with Colin J, who's on top form as well. So the Red Bull guys of Jamie Met and BW Clyde, they're doing everything they can. So, but yeah, interesting stuff. Haas, you got 73 points. Ferrari got third with 68. McLaren's in fourth with 62. Sauber's in fifth with 41. Mercedes in sixth with 38. Renault's in seventh with 34. Toro Rosso's in eighth with 33, and the Force India's in ninth with 23 points. So that's the constructors at the maps and the drivers itself. We're going to go live and exclusive, which to me, I've been looking at it. Does not look good. Does not look good. It looks like it's raining. Yes, it is. It's raining. It's absolutely not full on wet, but it's just raining itself. So depending on what the cars are going to be on now. So they've gone for the some of them's going for the super softs already. So Craig, again, he needs to try and get some decent points in tonight, because he needs to get, I know he's 5 points behind the championship leader, and I was just speaking to him before the race itself. He said he needs to get a good race before this break, because he needs to get ahead of Jamie Met and Colin J. But again, Jamie Met, oh no! Just as I said, Craig needed a good qualifying. He's just lost it on the first corner. Oh no! There was another one. I think that was Brennon's. 2 drivers. Oh my god, that is absolutely rotten luck. Stephen's still doing his lapping at the minute, but that... Nitrogas nearly lost it there. So, I'm going to watch J Met, the championship leader at the moment. Now, watching it now. What can he do? He's gone a little bit wide there. Oh no, he's lost it! He's lost it! Oh no! Oh my god, I've just seen 3. Carlos retired. He must have made a mistake somewhere. Oh, he's made another. We've had 2 drivers had a proper DNFs, but another 2 drivers who lost it completely. From what I've seen, the rain is getting heavier now. The guys are absolutely going to be livid if they don't get the type in now as quickly as possible. But Colin J, this should be absolute belter if he gets it in quickly. Absolutely interesting stuff. We've got yellow flags in sector 3. Oh my god, he was doing the hee. DRS is disabled. Colin J's done a 151.9 on the super softs. What does that do to everyone? Bougie, he doesn't want to blame it on the rain. I don't think he does, because he's about 1 second behind Colin J. Oh my god, he didn't. Oh, I'm absolutely saying stuff. Yellow flags in sector 3 ferocious Dan. Someone's gone wide. Oh no, Steve has gone wide at the last corner again. The guys are absolutely livid. Nitro Gas has hit the wall. This is not good for some of the drivers here. I think this will be into time. This has got to be into time. If it does, this is absolutely insane stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane stuff. But what can Peter McLeod do? He needs to get past the next few corners. He needs to get a good exit. Oh no! Oh, he's doing the donuts to try. He's trying to do another donut there. With Peter McLeod trying to avoid that. But what does he do? He's done a 2:09. To try to get avoid as quickly as possible. Brennan's. Will he do another lap in? On the medium tyre? No, he's going back in. They all go. I wouldn't be surprised. Nigel Cash, I'd be very surprised if he carried on because he had a looked like he hit the wall and yeah, he's struggling. Yeah, he's lost a bit of his front wing there. This is interesting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Colin J, out of nowhere, poured off a 1:51 just when the rain is absolutely kicked in. Oh, Nigel Cash nearly hit the wall there. The guys here are absolutely livid. Okay, one of the Haas cars, which I believe that was Colin J. So, oh no, who's that then? So Spud and Jamie going. Jamie's going for the Inters. Who was that then? That went past. I'm a bit I think he was beating W. Clyde. He's gone a little bit wide there. He needs to try and avoid it as much as possible. He needs to get a good time around here. But absolutely atrocious weather here at the Belgian Grand Prix at the qualifying. I remembered this when I went this year with one of my mates from work. It was on the last qualifying part of the qualifying day. It was tipping it down in rain itself. Peter McLeod's going a little bit slower here, but and then it got dry throughout the race itself. So interesting stuff here, but I'm going to see what Jamie Met and Sir Spud will do. Who's closest? I think Jamie. I'm going to watch Jamie Met. Whether it's definitely Inters, definitely, but will it be improving on those times against Colin J's and Boogie's time? Because those two times are magnificent times. I know there's a second between them two, but insane stuff from them two. But oh god, Jamie Met needs to avoid there. But Craig and Cola, you got Cola Pops instead of Coca-Cola, and Craig, the original Flying Scotsman. That both drivers have unfortunately had the DNFs from the last. It was awkward last corner. But oh, Jamie Met, I'm just still watching it from his point of view here. Still watching it here. What can Jamie Met do? Needs to go through Eau Rouge perfectly without any issues here. We've got yellow flags in sectors 1 and 2 and trying to avoid. Oh no. That'll be invalidated, surely. He's still going. He's still going. This could be a good time. 32.8. I would say I know the drives would last about 1:42, 43. It's not the best, proper faster time. So probably 1:44, 1:45 for the F3 guys. But say you add another 10 seconds on top. Jamie Met nearly lost it there on those corners there. Trying to avoid the Pouron or Pouchon, whatever you call it. But we've got yellow flags for sector 1 now again. Yellow flags on sectors 1 and 2 again. I've just had some confirmation from the weather crew. I've just been told it's going to be qualified. Nitro Gas is stopped there. I think it's just to let Jamie Met through. But yeah, I've been told from the weather crew, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be full on wet here for the remainder of the qualifying. But it's going to be a full dry race, guys. As I said earlier, the real life race, it rained on the last part of the qualifying, not all of it, but just the last part of the qualifying. But then it proper dry. JMS did a 158.7, not quick enough. I don't think anyone's going to match any of those times. I'm waiting for Spud now. So Spud was a little bit, just a bit behind of Jamie Met. So what can he do? As long as he doesn't avoid the bus stop, oh my God, the bus stop chicane. He needs to avoid that corner there, and he might get a 55.9. Oh, that's a good lap from Sir Spud. I always remembered before, back in my day, he was deadly quick in the wet. He was deadly quick, and fair play to him. He was just absolutely insane stuff. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Ferocious Stan. Yeah, so Ferocious Stan, looking at it now, he's on the Inters now. He wants to try and improve his 155.8 on the Super Softs. Unfortunately for the guys that are on the Super Softs, the guys that have just done the times there, they will have to start on them. But yeah, you could do one stop where SJD out of nowhere did a super soft tyre, which I don't know how he did it, but he managed his tyres really well. So again, I don't know if they're going to have the fresher tyres or were they going to have the tyres that were given when they did the qualifying, which I assume that's what's going to happen anyway. But hopefully that doesn't compromise too much here. But still watching Ferocious Stan try and improve his time. He's gone a little bit wide after Piron. Well, way after Piron, about turn 11, 12 I think it is. Try and go through the S section here. So, again, Ferocious Stan, if he does join the commentary tonight, the interviews tonight, he won't be able to do it because he has to shoot off straight away. So I wish him all the very best and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as well. And to some of the guys here in F3, oh, yellow flag sector 2, Brennons has made a mistake. I want to go straight to someone who's just gone past there, but I'm watching for us stand to try and improve his time. He's got 10 seconds to improve his time in the next few corners, which I doubt it very much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. He's done it by one. Well, he's improved by one. Well, improved. He was a bit slow for 1 second. So, insane stuff from the guys here. James still going. He's a 10th quicker from his best time in sector 1, I think it was. Stephen's in 6th at the minute, so that's a good opportunity for him to get some decent points tonight. If he can get a good lap in the Inters and try and improve it based on the super soft tyres he had, he will have fresh tyres. And he will have an opportunity to get a good ahead. As long as he gets it perfect, which could be, he's got about 5 seconds spare anyway. So he's improved with a 159.6. So that's a good time for him from the Inters. The rain's getting much, much heavier now. It's definitely Inters, but I think it's definitely wets now, by the looks of it. It could be wets. Peter McLeod needs to improve his time by 2 minutes 9, which he will do anyway. Well, he's got to anyway, because he doesn't want to start on the super softs that he's already started on. The top 3 will be absolutely livid, because they'll be doing about 1 or 2 laps already done in the super soft tyres. But then again, Colin J will have a massive advantage against Craig and Jamie Met. For the drivers, the constructors, there's about a 20-point gap. Nearly! Billy McLeod nearly hit the wall there after the second sector into the third there. But you have to watch out for that corner there as well. So yeah, if you just joined, guys, welcome to the stream. I will check the comments if the phone's working for it, but if not, just trying to see if Peter McCloyd does not avoid there. And what does he do? He's going to do his proper lapping now. So I'm going to watch him now to see if he can improve his 2 minutes 9. Oh, Stephen done it from 2 minutes 5 to 1 minute 59. He needs to improve his time with the Inters. Nigel Gash is on the Inters as well. He's already out as well. I want to try and get onto him as well, but I want to see if Peter McCloyd does his lapping. He needs to get a good time to match with his Red Bull teammates to stand any chance of getting the top half stuff as well. But interesting stuff from the guys here, because what can you do around here? What can Peter McCloyd do? He needs to get some decent points in. Now, if I recap the table again, if I decide to load it up, in prep, yellow flags on sector 3, which I believe could be either Stephen or Nigel Gash. We've got 2 minutes left. We've got 2 minutes left of the qualifying at the moment here. So Peter McCloyd is in 11th at the minute in the Drivers' Championship. He's in 21 points. However, his last 3 races have been out of the points in British Grand Prix. He had 10th in Germany, and then he had 5th in he had 5th in the last race, which was Canada. So we've got some debris there. I think that was the one where Kohler made a mistake there early in the race, early in the qualifying. So still watching Peter McCloyd doing his lapping. He's still trying to do as quickly as possible because he doesn't want to be too delicate around the corners here, because he does not want to do what Craig and Kohler and O'Stephen did on their first proper lappings here. So he's got 14 seconds left to improve his time on the Inters. So he will improve his time. 2 minutes 5.6. So that will put him still leave him in 7th place. So yellow flags for sectors 2 and 3, which I believe could be O'Stephen. O'Stephen has to be delicate here. Oh, he's really delicate there. He's trying to turn the car there. As you can see, he was forcing the car to turn right, but the car doesn't want to do it, because the rain is getting absolutely belting down. This is definitely wet tyre. I know it's into wet, but full on wet tyre. The blue ones, as quickly as possible. But I think the guys will probably have to go back in. We've got 10 seconds left. I don't think anyone's going to improve their times now, which I'll be very, very surprised. And I think the majority of the guys will try and do everything possible. So, Spud's on the full wets here. So he's doing, I don't know if he's doing his proper lapping or he's trying to, but I'll watch it anyway to see what time he would have had. But I think that's his only time. Yeah. So, Peter McCloyd is in the... Oh, he's still out there. He's still holding on. He wants to try and improve his 2 minutes 5. Try and get past 1 minute 59 from O'Stephen. So he needs to get 6 seconds from somewhere to improve as quickly as possible. So, trying to be absolutely delicate with that Red Bull car. He's 1.6 ahead in Sector 2. I'm not sure what time he had on the first sector, but that's a good advantage here. He needs to improve a hell of a lot here. So, yeah, the time has gone now. The time has gone. So, I can't see anyone improving their time. So he'll probably go back into the pits. Oh no, he won't. He's still going. He's just going to try and improve his time, which will probably do 2 minute 4. Yeah, 2 minute 4 flat. So, interesting start from the qualifying, because everyone had to shut off from the start because of the situations there as well. But interesting stuff to see what could happen here. Here are your race classification. Here are your short qualifying for the Belgian Grand Prix. You've got Colin J in first. You got Bougie in second, Ferocious Dan in third, Sir Spud in fourth, Jamie Met in fifth, O'Stephen in sixth, Speedy McCloy seventh, Craig, Brennan's, Captain Stiff, Nigel Gash, Collar have had no times. However, Craig, Brennan's and Collar have had DNFs at the same time. So that's the four incidents as well. So watching it now, the guys that are in the super softs will have a massive advantage. And I'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to kick off with the race itself, and it's a beautiful, beautiful Belgian Grand Prix here. This is what I like to see. I absolutely loved it. The guys here will be absolutely delighted with that itself. So we've got the formation lap itself about to kick off. So the guys will get themselves warmed up and ready to go. But it'd be interesting to see some of the guys from the fourth onwards, because of obviously the situation from the drivers of the people who were on the Inters. Now, so Spud, Jamie Met, Craig and Captain Stiff have all gone for the medium stuff. They've all gone for the medium tyres. O'Stephen, Bieber, Clyde, Brennan's, Nigel Gash and Kohler, they've all gone for the soft tyre. If they can manage the tyre deg around Belgium, which I found out on the Monday Night League was absolutely atrocious as well. But it just depends on how you can manage your tyres and last the whole race and try and be consistent at the same time. And I'll tell you what, if these guys can do it, they sure will anyway. So the guys are still trying to get themselves prepped up. So Colin J will have a massive advantage here tonight, because this is the last race before we this is the last race before we're about to kick for the Christmas and New Year as well, before we get back for the Singapore. There will be interviews after the race, and then I'll do my final thoughts at the race after the race itself. So as again, Colin J will be absolutely thrilled, because this will be a massive advantage to try and close the gap on Jamie Matt, who's on 3 points. Between them two, it's like 3 points. If they can do that, that'll be a massive, massive advantage here. Massive, massive advantage. So Bougie in second. Fair play to him. Bougie in second. Bougie in second. Ferocious Dan in third. Spud is in fourth. Jamie Metz in fifth. O'Stevens in sixth. Peter McLeod is in seventh. Craig, he needs to get a good start to stand any chance of catching up to Jamie Metz and Colin J as quickly as possible in eighth. Brennans is in ninth. Captain Stiff is in 10th. Nigel Gash is in 11th. And Coca-Cola is in 12th place. So we're going to have an action-packed race itself. Belgium brings us some history, and I tell you what, this is going to be fun for the guys here. Here we go. Here we go. We got yellow flash centre 3. We got 1, 2, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Good start for everyone else here. Brilliant stuff. But one of the going through the corners perfectly for the majority of the cars. Perfect stuff. Colin J drops down. Oh my God. Ferocious Dan trying to close in on Colin J. They have to avoid Eau Rouge. They have to avoid Eau Rouge. Oh, Craig's right at the back of Captain Steve. Oh God, Captain Steve and Craig side by side. What a move. Brilliant. Bougie dropped down to second, but Colin J moves up. Just saw clips there. So Spud nearly clipped. Well, sorry, caught to the back of the Ferocious Dan car, but absolutely insane stuff here. Brilliant start from everyone else. But Colin J, after a struggling first few corners, Bougie's just gone back up. Captain Steve moves up to 9th. Brennan's just dropped down to 10th. Must have made a mistake there, but O'Stephen right at the back of Jamie Metz, who's the championship leader for 5th at the minute. He was at the back, but O'Stephen will do everything possible to try and close in because Jamie Metz on the medium tyres. O'Stephen's on the soft tyre. He's the highest soft tyre on this track at the minute on the grid. But what can he do? What can O'Stephen do? But watching it now, Peter McLeod's more closer than O'Stephen. Peter McLeod's more closer to O'Stephen than O'Stephen is to Jamie Metz. We've got yellow flag sector 3. Carlos made a mistake. I'm not sure where. He must have been after the second sector into there. But Brennan's just trying to close in on Captain Steve for 9th place, respectively. Oh, he's going to try for the inside. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, Colin J. Oh, a little bit of contact there, but Colin J has done a fastest lap of 151.4. But Bougie will not give this up at all. So I want to try and get back into the top half here as quickly as possible. But Craig will need to get ahead of Peter McLeod as quickly as possible. But Peter McLeod... Eau Rouge! Eau Rouge! Oh, Bougie! Bougie side by side, 2 in a bed! 2 in a bed! Brilliant! Brilliant move! Brilliant! Oh, what a move! Oh, brilliant stuff. The top 3 are battling out for the super softs. Brennan's just moved up to 10th. Nigel just dropped down to 11th. Oh my God, this is absolutely insane stuff here. We have got a 3-car battle from the super soft guys. Yeah, absolutely insane stuff. They've all closed in together. This is an absolutely action-packed racing. This is what I always wanted. I wanted some proper ones, and this is what I guaranteed. I absolutely loved it now. And thank you all. Thank you all. And it's only been the second lap. But Peter McLeod... Oh! Oh, go on! Go on! Oh, a little bit of contact! No! No, 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 no. No, a little bit of contact there from O'Stephen. I don't know if there was enough to get Peter McLeod back into the track, but... that is really hardcore there from Peter McLeod. And he needs to stay in with the top 10 because he needs to try and get some decent points in. But I want to try and get into the top 2 as quickly as possible because Craig's closing in on O'Stephen. O'Stephen. Oh! Oh! What a move! Oh, brilliant! Oh, what? Oh my God, that could have been worse. We've got the 2 Renaults. 2 Renaults side by side here. Oh my God, brilliant stuff. Oh, Captain Steve's moved up. No, Stephen's moved up. Will you 2 pick one, please? This is absolutely belters. Absolutely belter. Oh no. No, no, no. I was going to say, don't do it. Renaults. Don't do it, Sunshines. Not through Eau Rouge. not through a Rouge. Captain Stiff's really struggling at the minute, but Boudy's dropped. Oh my god, these three are having a ding-dong battle here, but Sir Spud wants to join in the play. Nitro Gas has moved to 8th. Captain Stiff's dropped down to 9th. I don't know if Captain Stiff has a little bit of issue with the front wing or something. I was going to say contact there, but still watching from the top 3's point of view as well. But well, top 4, sorry, because Sir Spud, as you can see from the background, he's got a massive advantage here because he's on the medium tyres and it will last probably up to lap 14, 15, because these are really long laps here at Belgium. That's why we're on lap 3 of 22, so absolutely insane stuff. But Ferocious Dan is dropping a little bit down here, but Colin Joe's pulling away left, right, centre. This tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the hat-trick wins. He's won at Canada. He's won at Germany the last 2 weeks ago. Will it be the 3rd win in a row to stand any chance of beating Jamie Met? He's pulling away left, right, centre, but the Ferocious Dan, side by side, as you can see from Sir Spud's point of view. Boudy's holding on for. Oh my god, that could have been nasty there. But watching it from All Rouge point of view, coming up soon. What can Boudy do? Boudy tries to be delicate for All Rouge there, but insane stuff here. Absolutely insane. But Ferocious Dan. So Spud. Oh, what a move! Oh, brilliant! Oh, what a move! Oh, what a move from Sir Spud. Well, these two are having a ding-dong battle here. Sir Spud says, well, what, Dad? I'll just go through the gap, thank you very much. Oh my god, what a move! I've never seen it like it from Sir Spud. Belter. Absolute belter of a move. And he's on the charge to try and close in on Colin J. But last time at Canada, these two, Colin J and Sir Spud, were in the top 2 last time round. So, again, what can Sir Spud do this time? Will he try and improve better? Or will he try and do everything possible to just take it easy? Doesn't want to ruin the tyres as quickly as possible, but he has to avoid the oncoming storm. Well, I say the oncoming Boudy, shall we say, of Boudy itself, and Ferocious Dan. And then you got Jamie Met just at the back of the race itself, but Peter McClyde. Oh my god, Brennos is really struggling, and he's dropped down to 11th there, so that'll be rotten luck there from there. But Ferocious Dan looked like he was right close to Boudy, but he dropped a bit down there. But again, watching it from Ferocious Dan's point of view, so supposed to have the fastest lap of 148.5. So he's not messing about. He wants to try and get that win tonight. He said to me before the race, it's Brennos, Peter McClyde. Brennons. Peter McClyde. No? Yes? Maybe? Yes? Okay. No! Oh! We'll have to wait and see what happens there, but Peter McClyde and Brennons looks like they're having a good ding-dong battle here. Oh my god, they go through All Rouge. No, don't do this to us, guys. Don't. I just missed out the battles there. Will Peter McClyde try and get past Brennons for 10th now, properly? But, Brennons has broke a little bit late here, but, Brennons is holding on for 10th, and he holds on there perfectly there, but Peter McClyde is not messing it. He wants to try and get, he's going for the the outside. Oh, a little bit, would have been a nasty contact there between them two at the back here. I'm trying to get as much action from everyone as possible, but Peter McClyde's really at the back of it. I want to try and get onto Jamie Met, Ferocious Dan and Boudy and Sir Spud as quickly as possible. So, still watching Peter McClyde, because this could be crucial for the Red Bull team here to extend their constructors in the F3 League as quickly as possible. So, still watching. Brennos is really struggling on there again, he's going wide. He's going wide again. He could have been on the gravel. Oh, he tried to. That could have been lost in the front wing there from Peter McClyde. Colin J pits Colin J pits. The first one to blink from the super softs. Bougie and Ferocious Dan carries on, but Brennan's is still holding on for 10th. Brakes a little bit later than normal, but Peter McLeod side by side. Oh my god, chance for the DRS. Chance for the DRS for Peter McLeod. Will have an opportunity for 10th. Will have an opportunity yet. Oh no, 9th, sorry, because Colin J has gone into the pits. No, 9th. Oh, it's just... Oh, this could be... This could be... Oh, no. No, no, no. Do not do this. I was going to say, do not do this through Eau Rouge, please. Ferocious Dan drops. Yeah. Jamie Mash dropped down to 4th, but Peter McLeod's trying to close in on Colin J, who's just going into the pits for the medium tyres. So he's doing the one-stop race. He's doing the one-stop race. I don't know if I'll say it from the tyre strategy today. The guys that are on the super softs, you could do a risky one-stop by doing super softs and softs, which SJD did yesterday in the Performance League 1. However, that's as long as you can manage your tyres as quickly as possible. Ferocious Dan, trying to hold on for 3rd, but he's struggling with the tyres. He's really struggling, so he will have to pit. But Craig's coming at the back as well, so Craig wants to get an advantage here. I don't know what's going on here, because Jamie Mess holding on for 3rd. Where's Ferocious Dan? Ferocious Dan is really struggling with the tyres, but this is what I was saying. Both Craig and Ferocious... Oh no! No, a little bit of contact there. It looks like he doesn't have any front wing damage there, so Craig will be an absolute lucky man there. But JMS messed up on the last corner there. So Craig is ahead. 3 seconds time penalty for Brennan's here. Ferocious Dan has pitted. So Bougie is the one still left on the super softs. So I won't be surprised if Ferocious Dan goes in the mediums. Bougie's got a 3-second time penalty. Jamie Matt's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Not good for the drivers here. Oh, absolutely insane stuff from the guys here, because what do you do? I'll tell you now, what do you do? Craig will be absolutely delighted here, because I was speaking to him about the setups and stuff, and he said he was really struggling with the setup as well. So he'll be absolutely delighted with the performance of the car so far in this race. So I don't know, it could be holding on for the medium tyres, but again, if the guys for the medium tyres started, so they would be on, probably go to lap 14, 15 for the super softs to last, maybe 16, 17, because some of the guys have just pitted from the 5th, 6th lap. With yellow flags to sector 2 now, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. Brennan says Peter McLeod's dropped. Peter McLeod has dropped, so he's probably the one that's made the yellow flags happen on. So he must have made a mistake, or something must have caught there. But we've got Dupals going. I'm still watching from the drivers' the leader of the drivers' championship at the minute against the 4th place drivers' championship, which is Craig. Still holding on. Craig, Bougie's pit. Bougie has pitted, so he's finally had enough of the super softs. He's done everything he could to hold on, but he needs to try and get ahead of Colin J as quickly as possible. Bougie's on the soft tyre. Colin J has done a 148.3, so he will be ahead of Colin J will be ahead of Bougie. So that will be not good enough to try and hold on. But Captain Stiff's going to close in on Nigel Gash. Nigel Gash on the soft tyres. O'Stevens in 4th at the minute, so that's a good stint from O'Steven and Nigel Gash as well. And also Captain Stiff as well. Captain Stiff tries to get past Nigel Gash as quickly as possible, because obviously Nigel Gash will be on a little bit of a quicker tyre, but Captain Stiff, surely his tyres must be kicking in by now, as in like more up to temperature speed now. Well, it should be anyway, but I think the soft tyres last 10 to 12 laps. I might be wrong. Maybe 8 to 10, depending on, because the super softs lasted about 6 to 8 laps if you really going for it. But again, the soft tyres for the guys here, they will have to pit anyway. Majority of the guys from Colin onwards downwards have all pitted, except for Carlo, who just had a DNF as well. We've got yellow flags sectors 1 and 2 now. Reynolds has made a mistake again, or something must have made a collision between Bit of a Clyde and Brennan's, but I might be wrong, sorry. I'm not saying it could happen, but you never know. So I'm just checking the stops. The top 6 have not stopped yet. So the 7th to 11th have all had their 1 stops, maybe 2 if you've got. I don't know if Bougie may try and hold that soft tyre to the end, which is going to be a massive push for him. It will be a massive push. 15 laps on the soft tyre. So, oh my God, Steve is right at the wall there and try and get a good exit. Well, good up to the up the hill there. But Nitrogash will think positively here. But Jamie Metz, I'm still watching from these 2 battles. Who would blink out of these 2? Who would blink between Craig and Jamie Metz? So it'll be interesting to see who would blink from the medium tyres. So Spud, doing his race, he was frustrated in the Performance League 1 last night because he said he could have had a quicker qualifying lap. But he did well to get a podium last night, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a podium tonight in the medium tyre. So if he goes for the soft tyre, that'll be a massive advantage here. Be a massive advantage. But he will need to try and do what the others have done. So he might go all the way and go for the super softs at the end to last. But still watching from Jamie Metz, struggling at the minute. But in a minute you might see some of the cars at the back. So still trying as quickly as possible. So Craig's doing a brilliant job to hold on to 2nd place. Oh, Stephen Nitrogash will be thinking, when do I need to pit for possibly the medium tyres? So again, the medium tyres would last if they pit now, they will go for the 1 stop, but they will drop. Nitrogash pits. Ferocious got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's not good for him. That is not good for him. But Jamie Metz, I'm going to watch Jamie Metz's point of view here because they're going to go through Eau Rouge. Bougie's done a fastest lap of 1:48.2 on the soft tyre. Oh no! Jamie Metz! No! Oh no! Absolute shock in the drivers for the F3. Absolute shock. Jamie lost it through Eau Rouge. And massive advantage for Colin and Craig. Jamie Metz will be absolutely kicking. Safety car. That's the first time I've seen it in the F3 League proper. We have got a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. A safety car here. So the guys who are on the medium tyres, they will be absolutely kicking themselves. They will be kicking themselves because they need to have a few more laps. It depends on what the drivers are going to do. If they're going to go for possibly a couple of stops, or will they going to go and hold on for a few laps with the safety car itself? First time I've seen the safety car coming out. First time I've seen the safety car coming out. Jamie Metz will be absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. Boy. This was his chance to extend his lead. Or at least try and get some more points ahead from Craig and Colin Jade tonight. Obviously, F1 Richard 67 is not with us tonight. As there's a few of the other drivers who are not here tonight. So Spud pits. So I'm assuming he'll go for the soft tyre. Craig's gone for the pits as well. What can O'Stephen do? Will he go for... Yeah, he goes for the pits. Captain Stiff will have to pit. Where's Colin J? Colin J stays out. Which I don't blame him because he's on 4 laps of medium tyre. So, where's Bougie? Bougie's out. Captain Stiff. Oh, this is a massive advantage for Sir Spud. Oh! Colin Jay's got a 5-second stop-go penalty with a severe collision with Sir Spud, but I don't know if there was an issue with the safety car. Hence why Colin Jay has got front wing damage. Oh my god, this will be another shock to the F3 Drivers' Championship as well. I don't know if there was an issue with the it looked like the safety car looked stopped, hence why Sir Spud had to go right. Or it looked like it was stopped completely, but depending on how many laps these guys are going to do, they'll try and do everything possible. But again, massive advantage for Sir Spud now to pull away. But again, Ferocious Standards in the medium tyres. Oh, Steve is on the medium tyres. Nigel Gash is on the medium tyres. So it all depends on how Sir Spud, Bougie and Craig hold on for their soft tyres to the end. They've got to go all the way to the end. If they want to win this, they've got to go all the way to the end, which is going to be absolutely massive. So this will be a massive advantage for the guys here. But again, this is the first time I've seen the safety car. I do apologise if you had any dropped frames gone in as quick. Again, this is the first time it's done that for quite a few laps. So I do apologise, guys. I might have to go back to the old format, which is straight from the PS4, which is a shame because I would have given you more stats to show as well. But I might have to sort it out as quickly as possible. But so a massive advantage for Sir Spud to try and extend it. Colin Joe will be absolutely fuming. Oh god, will be absolutely fuming here because of that collision with Sir Spud, and because he's had a 5-second. Yeah, he's going to go back into the pits, which I'm not surprised. So he'll probably have to go for the soft tyre to the end. He's got no choice. He's going to have to go for the soft tyre to the end. Nigel Gash pits as well. So has he made? As they? I don't know if he had a front wing damage as well. So I'm just going to watch Nigel Gash, see what was the problem for his car. Oh no, he's changed his tyres from to a fresher soft tyre. So Colin J dropped down to 9th. However, he is already on the fresher tyres, same with Nigel Gash as well. So these guys are going to have to get their skates on as quickly as possible to try and catch up with the guys. So the guys here are still not sure when the safety car is going to come in. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the next few laps as well, because this will be a massive advantage to the soft tyres as well, because they've got to make it last as quickly as possible. So Spud, this is going to be a massive advantage because he's had a podium last night, as I said earlier in the stream. But will he hold on to get first at Belgium? One way to find out, ladies and gentlemen. One way to find out. So still, so Spud, if it stays like this, he will have 46 points as it stands. Bougie, where's Bougie? Bougie in 8th at the minute. He would have 10 points. He would have 33 points. Craig at the minute will be on 8 points, so he will be on 54 points. However, Colin J will be on 50 if it stays like this. And I know it won't be staying like this because there'll be quite a few cars banning out. Safety cars in this lap. We've got the safety car on this lap, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, there is a massive shock in the F3 League tonight. The championship leader, Jamie Met, has had a massive crash at Eau Rouge. Hence why the safety car has come out. This is the first time I've seen it proper. So Spud tries to pull back. Wants to try and get a little bit of breathing space before. So this could be the green light now. Should be the green light now. Chance DRS is enabled now. So, chance for Sir Spud. What can he do? Oh, my, it looked like Ferocious Dan. It looked like Ferocious Dan was trying to get past Craig at this stage. But, the two Renaults here battling out. Stevens in the medium tyres at the minute. So, still watching. So, I'm going to watch it from that point of view. But I might have to watch Ferocious Dan. Stevens got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Will Stevens let his teammate through because he is on the faster tyre? Or will he just let them race? Nigel Gash has pulled ahead of Peter Clyde. Captain Stiff has gone past O'Stephen. Massive advantage for the Renault boys here. Massive advantage for the rest of the Renault boys here. Stephen, he knew he was in a sitting duck here because his teammate was on a fresher soft tyre. But these guys will be going to the end. I'm a bit worried about Bougi's tyres situation at the minute. Same with Brennan's. I know they're 3 laps ahead. Oh my god, that could have been worse there. Nigel Gash, oh my god, he nearly went to the back of Stephen there, but still watching it from that point of view here. But still watching. Stephen, Nigel Gash. Oh, it looked like Nigel Gash was going to go through. Stephen goes slow. Will Peter McCoy have 2 in 1? Will you get past 2 cars for the price of 1? I say buy 1 car, you get another car free. Brennan has scored 3 seconds on for multiple warnings. Oh! It would have been a brilliant move. Oh, it would have been a brilliant move for Peter McCloyd. Oh, he only moved by 1. But what a move for Peter McCloyd. Nigel Gash ain't going to give up here. Go to the inside. Same with Colin J. Colin J is going for the inside as well. Oh my god. No, I was going to say, don't do this to Eau Rouge. Peter McCloyd slowing down. I don't know if he had a penalty for... Peter McCloyd's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Ferocious don't drop. Oh my god. Side by side. 4th and 5th through Kemmel Straight. Captain Steve moves up to 4th. What a move from him. What a move. He's improving left, right and beeping centre. Oh my god. That lad, give him a clap. You know what? Captain Steve, give a clap. Because he's... Oh, that could have been worse from Brennan's when Peter McCloyd there. Oh my god, that could have been worse from the... everyone's got at least 1 point as long as they don't have a DNF tonight. But Brennan's is worrying me at the minute because he can't control his back end, the rears. I know he's on the no assists driving, but Nigel Gash, Colin J. Oh my god, Nigel Gash! Go for the bonsai switcheroo, but misses out. Oh no, sorry, that was Colin J. Stephen moved up to 6 now. But Nigel Gash had a good... Oh my god! Oh my god! Brilliant! The two Saubers battling out. Left, right, centre. But Stephen drops to 7th because Colin J moves up to 6th. So this will be massive points for the guys here. We got a fastest lap of 146.8 by Sir Spud. What a lap from him. DRS is enabled again. I think DRS was disabled and then enabled now. So insane stuff here. We're on lap 15 of 22. The safety car has played its part for some of the drivers here. Absolutely insane stuff. Because I'm speechless here because Jamie Met, who could have extended his lead by getting some extra points tonight, misses out by Eau Rouge or El Rouge. So he'll be, again, I keep saying it, he'll be absolutely livid. Absolutely livid with himself. Oh my god, Brennan's! He nearly lost the car again. I do worry about him. I know he's got car number 13, but hopefully it doesn't give him unlucky stuff. Hopefully the Irish leprechaun or something, just to give him some good luck at least with that car, because he does worry about. He does worry to me. He's pushing his car as much as possible to try and close in on Peter McCloud for 8, but at the same time he doesn't want to get hit by the curbs. and etc. because they're lethal as well. But again, this is the only quick small battle we've got at the minute between Brennans and BW Clyde at the moment here. If you just joined us, guys, good evening to everyone. There's been a few DNFs tonight, Jamie Met and Cola tonight. Interesting stuff here, but Brennan's doing everything possible to clash it, to go into BW Clyde. BW Clyde's going for the defensive move. Colin J's done a 146.7 fastest lap of the race. Well done to him in the soft tyre. So he's on a charge to try and close in on the top 3, especially closer to the closing. Oh, Brennan's! No! Oh, I thought he would have got in there. But BW Clyde's not going to give up. He's trying to avoid All Rouge. They're trying to avoid them as quickly as possible. But I know some people have got penalties left, right and centre. But Boogie's closing in on Craig. No. BW Clyde. Brennan's just going for the move. Oh, he lost the back end again. He's doing everything right, but he's just not getting past BW Clyde for the 8th place. We've got another battle going on between Ferocious Dan and Colin J. Colin J needs to improve if he wants to win this race to stand another for a hat-trick. Oh no! BW Clyde. He's lost a bit of his front wing. He will lose a bit of time between himself and BW Clyde. That's not good. Hopefully. Still going at the minute. Oh. It looked like he's lost a bit of his front wing. I might be wrong. I do apologise, but it looks like he's struggling at the minute. But Colin J, one of the top 4 drivers battling out so far tonight. Colin J was in pole, but then he had to drop, had to pit again because he had to get the fresher soft tyres, and he made a move to Ferocious Dan. What a move! No! Ferocious Dan says, no, sunshine. Side by side, we might have a 2 in the bed. We've got a 2 in the bed, ladies and gentlemen. What can happen here? Oh, Colin J. Oh, Ferocious Dan. No. Oh my God, that could have been nasty there between the 2 drivers here. Be delicate up, All Rouge. Colin J is pulling away slowly, but this is a chance now. Colin J will have the hot lap here, but Ferocious Dan is really closing down on Colin J for 5th. But this is another break, another close battle between them 2. But this could be the obviously this could be some more decent points. Well, the more Colin J is distanced away from, the more Craig is pushing away from Colin J, he would have a massive advantage of getting some decent points tonight in the F3 League. As I said, Ferocious Dan, he needs to do everything possible to get into at least past Colin J, but he is on the fresher tyres. Ferocious Dan is on the older medium tyres, so he will struggle a bit at the minute. But back into the top 3 at the minute. Craig doing everything right to hold on for 2nd, and Bougie will be like, oh, what do I need to do to catch up to him? Again, Bougie's on I'll say a good form at the minute, but he has been really unlucky on a few occasions as well. But he's closing in on Craig for 2nd at the minute. Craig does not want to drop any more positions because if it stays like this, Craig will be ahead. 12, 10, 8, 7, 6. So 4 points extra from Colin J. 4 points extra from Colin J. So that, I think that was 2 points. So he will be 2 points ahead if it stays like this. But Bougie, will Craig blaming it on the Bougie for dropping from 2nd to 3rd? I don't know. But Will Michael Jackson says, hee hee, Shamal, to try and hold on to get to 2nd place at the moment. So Spud's doing a fantastic race. He's just done his race, but however, Craig will be on the back of him soon. Bougie's on 3 tyre laps more than Sir Spud and Craig. But let me have a look at the tyre wear situation. Bougie's tyres look absolutely... I know it looks like there's some lines there, but looking at it now, it's not as aggressive as... I'll have to check on some of the drivers. Just holding on. It's a Spud... Or it looks like both Craig and Bougie, I think it could be on 30%, 35%. I might be wrong, but it could be 40%. Do you want to go higher or lower? 50-50, phone a friend, ask the audience. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what happens during the race. But looking at it now, Bougie's trying to build his ERS at the minute. That's why he's not closer to Craig. Craig will need to build his ERS as quickly as possible because Bougie's right there. He needs to do everything possible. He can see the top two. He can see the top two at the minute. I would be worried about Bougie in the next probably 1 or 2 laps. I think he'll be alright. I think he'll be alright to the end. But it just depends on how Craig's slowly pulling away. But Craig will need to get into the 0 as quickly as possible. Oh, so Spud has got 0 as well. We might have a close battle. But there, Captain Stiff's already defensive. Colin J moves up to 4th. So Colin J wants to get closer to Craig as quickly as possible. Ferocious got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Colin J has got a 5-second stop-go penalty for a little bit of collision with Sir Spud. But, however, I don't know if it's because the safety car just stopped. Hence why Sir Spud had to go right hand side and Colin J had to brake as quickly as possible. But what a move from Colin J to get ahead in 4th. But oh, this is absolutely insane stuff. We've got lap 19 of 22, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 19 of 22. So we've got about 3 laps left. So Spud's coming up to, which would be the bus stop chicane soon. So here we go. What can Sir Spud do? Here, he needs to get a good exit here, and he does it perfectly. He's doing his race, everything right. But he needs to build his ERS as quickly as possible. Same with Craig. Bougie's already filled up. So Craig and Sir Spud will be sitting ducks against Bougie. So even though Bougie's a little bit behind, but he has got a bit of the energy stuff behind on him already. So watching it from Captain Stiff's point of view, still see if he can try and close in on Colin J. But it looks like he's comfortable, happy with 5th, but could be 4th, back to 4th, depending on where all the penalties situations is. Again, I do apologise if you notice any lag or dropped frames or anything like that, so I do apologise, guys. But looking at it from everyone's point of view here, we're on lap 20 or 22 of the Invictus Racing League F3 League itself. We've had a couple of shocks tonight, and I keep saying it every time. Jamie Met, the Drivers' Championship this season so far has been DNF'd because of El Rouge, or Eau Rouge. So, Eau Rouge of death. That's what's happened. And Cola's had a DNF as well. That's the first time I've seen the proper safety car. First time I've properly seen the safety car in this league. I've seen the virtual safety car, but I've not actually seen the safety car properly this game for this season. So that's a good. At least it comes out at a good time. But I don't know if it's going to be difficult to get the safety car now. But Captain Stiff, he had the advantage to try and close in on Colin J, but it doesn't do anything possible. But it could be. I know Craig. I don't know if Sir Spud's got penalties. Bougie's got penalties. I was saying in a posh voice. So Brenner's has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Captain Stiff will have the advantage here. As long as we get a good exit here, try and avoid here. But chance, Colin J's going in the middle, I was going to say defensive line, but he's gone past. Captain Stiff has gone past, but Colin J, I thought Colin J is taking the advantage of trying to get past him, but Captain Stiff moves back up to 4th. He moves back up to 4th, but Colin J will not give up here. We're on lap 21 and 22. Few more laps left of this F3 league so far. We've had some great battles left, right, so I'll try and catch them as much as possible. And but yeah, it's just absolutely insane stuff here. So watching Colin J at the moment here. Boy. So still watching Colin J. See if he can get an advantage against Captain Stiff. So Colin J will have the advantage of having a little bit of a better soft tyre, well tyre laps, compared to Captain Stiff, who's in 4th at the minute. So Colin J should have a little bit of DRS. Will Craig go for the win against Sir Spud in the last lap? Sir Spud's got a bit of energy there. Bougie tries to do everything possible, but Colin J trying to close in on Captain Stiff. Oh my god. This will be make or break before the break, but make sure you don't have a Kit Kat afterwards. Absolutely insane stuff here. Colin J has to get past Captain Stiff, which looks like he's really pulling away, but Colin J knows that he's got a 5-second he's trying to avoid there, but Craig is going to be on the charge a little bit there, but Captain Stiff going back on the racing line, but Colin J going for the inside. Oh, Will Banks! There was a bit of a wheel bang there. So fair play to Captain Stiff for letting Colin J through, but I will need to have a look at that in more detail again, because it looked like it was a massive bang there, but Colin J had to go for the inside quickly. Captain Stiff was like a sitting duck here, but Ferocious Dan right at the back of Captain Stiff, but Captain Stiff will be at the back of Colin J. But I want to see, we're on the last lap. So Spud's on the long straights now before we get to the bus stop chicane now. So what can I want to watch this battle here. I really do want to watch this battle here, but Ferocious Dan it's got ERS problems. Captain Stiff's got ERS problems. Colin J's got the ERS problems as well. So Spud has not only just done well, but he has always got a 5-second stop go penalty. Unserved. What for? It could be that it could be because of the safety car. So Craig has won the Belgian Grand Prix. What a massive win for the Ferrari driver. Fantastic. The original Flying Scotsman will be absolutely delighted. He was saying to me all the last hour before the race, last half an hour before the race, he was saying that he was worried about this race tonight. He needed to get a good advantage here, and he has. I think Sir Spud must have had the penalty when obviously Sir Spud, congratulations on crossing over the line first, but obviously congratulations to Craig for winning the actual Belgian Grand Prix. Sir Spud will be absolutely kicking himself. But I may have to speak to him about the safety car, exactly what actually happened, because I didn't see exactly what happened itself. But Craig would be absolutely delighted. He's one happy Scottish driver here. I do miss the English-Scottish banter with the commentary, I do, but I'm absolutely delighted for him to win the F3 race tonight, because that was a close one between himself and Sir Spud, and Bougie out of nowhere getting third. What a race. What a race itself. Not only Craig's happy with the win, Jeremy Metz out of the Drivers' Championship from this race. Here are your race classification for the Belgian Grand Prix. You've got Craig in first, Sir Spud in second, Bougie in third, Captain Stiff in fourth, Colin J in fifth, Ferocious Dan in sixth, Stephen in seventh, BW Clyde in eighth, Brennan is in ninth, Nigel Gash just nicked in for the 10th place. Jamie, Met, and Carla have all had DNFs. So I'm just gonna get all the incidents as well. Oh, so there was a collision between Sir Spud and Colin J for. It could be when the safety car happened. So that's why the 5-second stop-go penalty happened. I saw it on Colin J, but I didn't see it from Sir Spud because I was trying to see what was going on behind the scenes. But fair play to Craig, fair play to Sir Spud, and well done to Bougie, which I'll bring him in right now. So be right back. Hello guys and welcome back. I have just brought in the top 3 drivers tonight, which is Sir Spud, Craig, and Sir Spud, Craig and Bougie. Sorry. So these guys have got into the top 3. Now, before I carry on, I've been told just that the penalties that was served at the during the safety car between Sir Spud and Colin J will probably have to be taken out. So tonight, even though the race was won by Craig tonight, Craig will be dropped down. So Spud has actually won the Belgian Grand Prix tonight. So congratulations to Spud. But Craig will explain when I get to him when we do the other stuff anyway. So I'll talk to Sir Spud first, and then Craig, and then Bougie about their race tonight. Sir Spud, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
I bet you're delighted with the win tonight.
I needed it, man. Get me back into the title fight.
Oh, okay. You did a magnificent race tonight. You just took your race control. Was you worried when Craig or Booty tried to come back in, or Colin J as well? Because you were banning out with Colin J at the first stint, weren't you?
Yeah, but he was on super soft, so I knew if I could keep with him,
Yeah,
he'd have to pit way before me, and then I could just put my foot down.
yeah. Oh, complete.
But yeah, he did a good race today, but unfortunate for the safety car. But
Yeah, it was unfortunate with the safety car stuff because that's the first time I've seen the actual safety car come out of the game in the league itself, from what I've seen anyway. So,
yeah, same here.
but did you think the safety car was the crucial part in obviously in your win tonight, or did you think you could have carried on with the mediums if the safety car didn't go out? If
I could have done another couple of laps on the mediums.
yeah,
I was planning on pitting on lap 12 and just 10 laps for the softs, knowing they'd last to the end.
yeah.
But they were a bit worse for wear tonight.
I tell you what,
Having Colin
Sir
and
Spud, you've
Craig
took
and Booty catching me.
Sir Spud, fair play to you. You've driven a magnificent race. I thought the safety car when I didn't when I first looked at it on the stream, I didn't actually see your penalty come up. It was probably because I only just saw Colin J's penalty straight after.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, oh, what's going on here? This is going to be interesting stuff. Um, but I believe that will be taken out. But Craig will probably explain it in more detail when we speak to him in a minute anyway. So,
Yeah.
um, do you think this is a massive advantage for you to get into the with the top four tile, or do you think it's too far now?
I think it's too far for me to catch up, but it's give me a good confidence boost for the last three races.
Yeah,
So, and I've had two good races now. I've podium twice. So I just hope I can keep it going.
yeah,
Catch up the points. I'm
yeah,
way too far behind. I was about 15 points behind Craig, and I've only caught two up on him. So it's I've got to outscore him by at least 5 points per race, and
yeah.
that's not going to be easy.
It's not because you've got three races
No.
left, which is after the Christmas and New Year and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but that should be a massive boost for your confidence as well, as you said. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, a fantastic win. Well, fantastic race and fantastic win for you tonight, Sir Spud. So keep up with the good work as always. Like I said, if you can hold on for a few more minutes, we'll talk about Singapore, if that's all right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yes.
Cool. Thank you very much, Sir Spud. So knightlyhood of Sir Spud on that one. So, Craig, the original Flying Scotsman, how you doing, mate? You alright?
I'm very good, thank you. Relieved after a poor qualifying performance, so yeah, lucky in a way, but yeah, definitely relieved after tonight's result.
It looked like I actually saw you from the qualifying at the start, and I thought, oh no. Craig said to me at the start, you need to get a good qualifying to get a good chance of getting ahead of Jamie Met in the Drivers' Championship. But did you expect second place tonight?
Absolutely not. And when I had that poor qualifying session, yeah, I thought that was my season over. But you can't dwell too much on your mistakes. You've really just got to focus on what you can do in the here and now. Was pretty disappointed last week after Canada not finishing in the points. Just my own mistakes, qualifying again the race. So again, just focusing what I was doing rather than really dwelling on the past because you can't really do anything about it. So really just focused in maximising tonight's points and just gave it my all from the start of the race. I don't think there was I don't think there was too much that I've left on the table. Just gave it my all, just couldn't catch Spud. Congratulations to Spud on a well-deserved win tonight. Just thought I might have caught him at the end, but no, he definitely just managed the race throughout. So absolute congratulations and well-deserved win to Spud.
Thank you.
Oh, mutual respect to the guys from Craig as well. Did you think Was you a bit worried about Bougies catching up on you at any point?
I was, and then I got the message from the race engineer that he'd got a time penalty, and at that time I didn't have any warnings, so I started to focus on the driver ahead rather than Bougie behind. But I was a bit concerned after the overtake in the Kemmel Straight. It seemed to open up a little bit of a gap, and
Yeah.
he was starting to catch me back up. So I think I was wondering if he was maybe just saving fuel, saving the RS, and then he was starting to deploy it. But I knew he'd been on the softs longer than myself, so I knew his tyres would eventually give out, and I think that's what actually happened in the last 2, 3 laps. So from then on, just really focusing on trying to close down the gap to Spud, hoping that he'd a 3 second time penalty and maybe jumped him in the results. But no, he kept a clean race, and he basically the best driver of the evening.
Hands down, I completely agree with you, Craig. Fair play to Spud again for winning the race tonight. But one more question, actually. Matt, well, a few on. We've got in the Drivers' Championship. From when you heard that there was a safety car, did you thought it was Jamie's car that was gone? Obviously they would have showed up.
Well, I knew Jamie had gone because he was behind me. He just get caught up in the dirty air. I actually saw it. He'd actually went off and put it into the wall. So I knew his damage was terminal. And from then on in the race, I was just focused on not crashing. I knew any points that I could have gained at his unfortunate ending would have only served myself. But relieved actually for the safety car as well, because again it really came to mind in Spud's advantage. It came out at the perfect time. I think I was doing a similar strategy to Spud ahead of me as well. I was going to go in the supers at the end, but I knew that the softs could last 15 laps, so I could take them safely to the end, and it was really just try to focus on getting the better of Spud.
Fair enough, Craig. But this should be a massive advantage for you in the Drivers' Championship. I think you would be ahead of Jamie anyway, but I think.
Yeah, I think it moves me 5 points clear of Jamie, but it's definitely a necessary gap. He's been a really consistent driver since joining F3, so
Yeah.
still got to be in the top of my game. But also Richard coming back in January as well as Colin. Colin's just unfortunate getting tangled up with Spud when the safety car came in. So I think luck was on my side tonight after it being against me last week, so grateful that it's almost evens itself up. But great for the F3 Championship. 4 of us still fighting. It brings Spud closer into it as well. So still everything to play for, and you can't rest in your laurels at all in this league. So looking forward to the final 3 races in January.
You can't wait. You guys can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens in this trilogy. The last 3 races after the New Year, but I tell you what, you will have a massive grin on getting a bit ahead of the Drivers' Championship, Craig. So fair play to you for getting a magnificent drive always. But yeah, mutual respect between yourself and Sir Spud for earlier. So if you can hold on for a few more minutes, mate, we'll talk about Singapore. Is that alright?
Yep, absolutely.
Cool, thank you. So we're going to talk to Bougie. Blaming on the Bougie. Oh, hello. Hello. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, good.
All good.
A bit split on the race. The safety car did not help me.
Oh,
in
really?
the slightest. No, I was on a different strategy to Spud and Craig. I started on the supers, and then I was going to go. I started on the supers, went on to the softs, but I just pitted a couple of laps before the safety car, and I knew Craig was on much fresher tyres than me, so that didn't help me at the end. I couldn't really catch him up at the end, which is a bit annoying. But It is my second race on a wheel, though, so there is that.
Oh, okay. So, fair play to you, Bucci, if that's your second race on the wheel as well, and getting third in the F3 League as well. Fair play to you, but I know you just said that you could have. If the safety car wasn't there, would you have had a different position tonight, or do you think you would have still got third tonight?
I feel I would have, because I think Spud and Colin were in front of me. I know Spud was on. I think Spud was on the mediums at that time, and I felt like I was catching him previous to the safety car anyway. I was hatching up to those top guys anyway because I was on a quicker tyre. So it could have panned out a little bit different. Obviously, not going to third, but maybe could have finished a second or first if the safety car hadn't come out. But it did. I did also have Colin J. He was unlucky, to be fair, as well. So he would have probably been up there in the mix too.
Yeah, from what I've seen, there was a bit of a, as I said earlier in the stream, there was a bit of a tangle between Spud and Colin J between themselves for the soft tyre. Sorry, for the safety car itself. But don't get me wrong, you guys have made it close battles, and I thought you would have caught up to Craig for second at that point.
Well, I had a little. He overtook me, and then I was going to save him. When he overtook me, I was on lean, low. I was seriously saving at that point, and I had one more go for one lap, but I felt my tyres giving up on me, so I backed out and just managed until the end. Hope Colin catch up. I just couldn't do it at the end. The tyres weren't there.
Fair enough, mate. That I like people who are honest in the driving. That's what I like to see, and mutual respect. That's all I want to see. You know, in the Invictus Racing League itself. But again, congratulations on getting podium in the top 3 tonight, Buji.
Thank you.
Again, impressing left, right, and centre. Impressing left, right, and centre. So keep it going as always. If you could just stay for about a few more minutes, and then we'll kick off for the Singapore. Then we'll call it wrapping it at night. So I've talked to the guys now. Talk about their race itself. I'm going to talk to them about their Singapore. They will have the same questions as normal. What are their thoughts of Singapore in 3 weeks' time, and what are their expectations in the car that they're in? So I'm talking to Sir Spud now. Sir Spud?
Yep.
So what are your thoughts of Singapore, and what are your expectations in 3 weeks' time?
Singapore's been pretty good for me, actually. I've been pretty lucky at some races. I'm hoping for the same. I'm hoping to win again. But it's going to be a tough order, but I'll see what it brings. I've got 3 weeks to practice, so
Yeah, it's a massive break for everyone now, so it's just hopefully that the guys don't drop down with their performance stuff. So again,
I just hopefully the other guys drink too much and when they come back they're still a little bit boozy.
if that's your tactics, Spud, I'll catch you on that one, Sunshine. That's it.
That is my tactic, actually.
Yeah.
Hopefully they all come back a bit worse for wear. Oh, no, they don't feel very well.
Yeah. Again, congratulations for your win tonight, Spud, and I'll wish you all the very best. I'll talk to you three guys in a
Congratulations
minute.
to Craig and Bougie.
What's that, sorry?
Congratulations to Craig and Bougie.
Okay, nice one, mate.
Some good.
Craig, if you're there, what's your thoughts of Singapore, and what are your thoughts of your expectations for in 3 weeks' time?
It's a really great track. It's one that I do enjoy. It is a challenge, similar to Monaco, but more forgiving than Monaco because of some of the runoff spaces. In terms of my ambitions, really just trying to stay ahead of Colin, Richard and Jamie. So that's my focus. I don't mind where I finish in the results, just as long as I outscore those 3 drivers, and that's really what I'll be focusing on. But also just maximising my own performance as much as possible. So hopefully when Tom comes back in January that we can work as a team, try and cover off Red Bull. They had a tough night tonight with Jamie retiring and Clyde being, I think he was outside the top 5. So it gives us a chance to close the gap to Red Bull. So really just focusing on each race individually rather than thinking that all 3 of them. So yeah, definitely looking forward to Singapore. And just in response to Spud's wishes, Scotsmen are used to driving drunk, so we'll be fine. Actually, drive better probably. Yeah, really looking forward to the 3 weeks break, coming back prepared and refreshed, ready for that 3 race shootout.
Nice one, Craig, and I wish you all the very best of luck in the last 3 races.
Thank you.
It's going to be tough to outscore 3 drivers in the next 3 races, but anything could happen. It's happened tonight, so that's 1 down, and you've got to do 3 to go. So, as you said, performance takes it easy on 1 race at a time, and fair play to you, mate, for that one. So, mutual respect on that one, and well done for getting second tonight in the F3 League tonight.
Thank you.
But yeah, before you go, guys, I will say my last bits for you guys anyway. So, Bougie, last 2 questions. What are your thoughts of Singapore, and what are your expectations in 3 weeks' time?
Yeah, I love Singapore. It's a fun track to drive. I really like driving there. It can be tough online. It's a little bit different than the old career mode, but yeah, I've never raced in Singapore online before, so we'll see how that goes. I just want to keep on getting some podiums. Keep on. I mean, I'm well out of I joined quite late, so for me it's just about being consistent, I suppose. Keep grabbing those points and see where I end up, and see what happens next season, maybe.
Fair enough, mate. And well, like I said, you're improving left, right, and centre, Bougie. And from what I've heard, just that it's your second race in the wheel, and you just got a podium out of it. So you're building your confidence sky high here, and I wouldn't be surprised if you're challenging for the top half in the next 3 races. So hopefully that'll be some cracking ones, and I think there'll be some nervous times. But fair play to you tonight for Bougie. You don't have to blame it on him. You can absolutely go for it with the Bougie tonight. So that's absolutely fantastic for him. So he'd be absolutely having the champagne or the Guinness or whatever drink he wants to have tonight for the podium. So fair play to him. Can I just say one last word to these 3? I wish you guys have a fantastic Christmas and have a smashing New Year. Don't get yourselves too drunk as always, guys. So, but yeah, thank you guys, much appreciated for the top 3 tonight. So the top 3, Sir Spud, Sir Knightlyhood of Sir Spud, the original Flying Scotsman of Craig, and don't blame it on the Bougie tonight because he's got 3rd tonight. So fair play to him. So cheers for that, guys, much appreciated on the top 3. So I'll let you guys shoot off now.
All right, thank you.
Merry Christmas to
Yeah,
you
cheers,
all.
guys. Well done, Spud and Craig.
Cheers, thank you. Good racing.
Andrew.
Welcome back, guys. I've let the guys through to finish off their interviews, and what a cracking race for Sir Spud and Craig and Bougie for the top 3 stuff. But I'm just going to say my final few thoughts tonight. Massive shock tonight, and I keep saying it every time. Jamie Met, the Drivers' Championship leader, got DNF because of Eau Rouge, so that's a massive advantage. But because of that, Craig has got into the top 3. So this will be at least 5 points ahead of Jamie Metz in the drivers, as far as I know. Because I've just been told there was a bit of a collision between Sir Spud and Colin J when the safety car came out. There was a bit of a tangle, so the two guys had at least one stop-go penalties, which I didn't know about anyway. So I saw Colin J's, but I didn't see Sir Spud's at the time, so because I think he was just doing it that quick as well. But fair play to the drivers. I mean, there was some cracking battles left, right and centre from not only from the top three, but there was some battles at the back as well, and I was trying to get everyone's in, but it was a shocking qualifying, because it was just went from dry to wet to like full on wet near the end. But it was worrying for the guys who were on, like Colin J, Ferocious Dan, and I think it was Bougie as well, who were in the Super Softs tyres as well. So fair play to them for getting a 1:51 just in the nick of time for Colin J. Fair play to him, but he'll be absolutely gutted with the car itself tonight. But massive advantage for Craig to get ahead of Jamie Met in the Drivers' Championship tonight. He needed that. So Spud, fantastic win. He's improving left, right and centre, and I'm absolutely delighted for him, because he's had some rotten luck at the start of the season, and he's got there, and he's absolutely delighted with himself, and I'm absolutely delighted for him, and I wish that keep that going as well. So it was a cracking Belgian race, don't get me wrong, but it died off after the second stint, or just after the safety car, but it was a cracking first stint as always. But can I just say a massive thank you to everyone that was watched the stream, or if you have commented in the stream, I do apologise, because my phone is still playing up when I'm trying to watch the chats on there. I will try and sort that out. I do apologise again for the guys that were watching the stream, and if there was any dropped frames or dropped lag mainly during the qualifying. The race has been fine, so I do apologise for that one. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that watched again. But also, I wish everyone a massive Merry Christmas to all the F3 drivers, to all the drivers in the Invictus Racing Leagues, and have a cracking New Year. We'll be back in 3 weeks' time for the greatest track. It's going to be tough, but this could be make or break for some drivers in this F3 league. We're at the Singapore track, so don't go anywhere in 3 weeks' time. So I'll see you all, guys. I hope you have a cracking Christmas and a New Year, and thank you to myself. Well, thank you to myself. Thank you all. Pleasure as always, and it's a cracking championship as always. Cheers for that, guys, and always remember, always remember, stay classy. I'll see you later, guys. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye.